10 hobbies that instantly mark a man as a nerd. Watch closely and pray yours isn't on this list. Number 1. Tabletop role-playing games. Yep, Dungeons and Dragons. You're a grown man who spends Saturday night rolling a 20-sided die and saying, with a completely straight face, "My elf wizard attacks the goblin." Loving fantasy is great, but if all your adventures happen around a table with dice and miniatures, it might be time to add a little adventure to real life too. Unfortunately, not every hobby stays at the table. Number 2, arguing with strangers in the comments. It's 2 a.m. and you're writing your 5th paragraph to some anonymous profile, proving they're wrong about politics or the latest Marvel movie. Congratulations. You're winning arguments online and losing at life. Nothing says, "I've got nothing better to do," louder than this. A confident man doesn't care what some random stranger thinks. He closes the tab and gets on with his life. Some hobbies stay online, others take over your entire room. Number 3, collecting Funko Pops. Those plastic figures with giant heads and empty black eyes lined up on shelves watching you sleep. Brother, a grown man's room shouldn't look like the clearance aisle at Toys R Us. 1 figure as a joke? Fine. 100 of them covering every shelf? That's a completely different story. And those aren't the only collectibles people get a little too emotionally attached to. Number 4, collecting comic books. You slide every issue into a plastic sleeve, barely breathe near it, and call it an investment. No. You're not an investor. You're a 12-year-old with a credit card. Reading comics is perfectly fine, but if you're seriously arguing about which Spider-Man is the canonical one, your masculine aura just took another hit. Eventually, some people stop collecting a hobby and start building their entire identity around it. Number 5, anime as a personality. Watching anime is totally fine. But when you've got an anime body pillow, a Naruto profile picture, and you're dropping random Japanese words into every other sentence, it's no longer just entertainment. There's a big difference between enjoying anime and becoming anime. And while that hobby fills your shelves, the next one quietly eats something much more valuable. Number 6, gaming all day. 12 hours wearing a headset, yelling at 13-year-olds in Fortnite or Call of Duty. Your rank keeps climbing while the rest of your life stays exactly where it is. Playing games after work? Nothing wrong with that. But when gaming becomes your identity and your daily schedule, Americans have a simple phrase for it. Go touch grass. Some hobbies shrink your social life, the next one shrinks the entire world around you. Number 7. Model railroads. You build a tiny town in your garage, complete with tiny trains and tiny little people. The only thing lonelier than you in that room is the tiny plastic conductor. This isn't engineering. It's escaping reality, just on a much smaller scale. And if miniature towns seem unusual, the next hobby feels like it belongs in a horror movie. Number 8. Taxidermy, stuffing dead animals. Nothing sets a romantic mood on a first date, quite like a shelf full of glass-eyed squirrels staring at your guest. If your hobby makes people uncomfortable the moment they walk into your house, it might be time to reconsider it. At least that hobby stays indoors. The next one plays out in public. Number 9. LARPing. Foam sword battles in the park. You're 34 years old, sprinting across a lawn in homemade armor, yelling, you've been struck by lightning, at another grown man. Families having a picnic can't decide whether to record you or call someone for help. It might fuel your imagination, but it also drains every ounce of masculine aura from the scene. And the last one is the most deceptive of all, because many people mistake it for self-improvement. Number 10, watching manosphere videos for hours. You spend 6 hours a day listening to a guy standing next to a rented Lamborghini explain that all your problems are caused by women, society, and everyone else except you. And somehow you think you're becoming an alpha. Here's the truth. Becoming a stronger man doesn't require another podcast. It requires closing YouTube, stepping outside, and actually living your life. The biggest irony, these videos promise to make you more attractive, yet they often accomplish the exact opposite. So, 10 hobbies. If you're already angry and halfway through writing a furious comment, congratulations. You just proved number 2 in real time. Tell me in the comments how many of these 10 described you. But before you defend your hobby, ask yourself one honest question. When was the last time you left the house for something other than it? Subscribe for more.